Hello, I'm JB.
I'm Daniel.
And we welcome you to TigerTV.
Winter is a time when it's easy to get sick if you're not careful. To learn the best ways to stay healthy and recover quickly, I spoke with WCC's nurse, Ms. Graves, who shared some great insights.
I believe it was a GI issue, possibly the flu. There were several cases of influenza A within those schools where they were having to send a large percentage of their population home. So they ultimately closed down to prevent more people from becoming ill. This year we've seen RSV, norovirus. COVID is obviously going to be around with us forever, so we may see more of that as well. Just the normal ones that we see every year, cycling through. A lot of times with viruses, antibiotics aren't necessarily, they're not going to do anything. So doctors don't want to prescribe them just to appease people. You know, you're going to kind of ride it out, treat the symptoms, but again, with viruses, we're not necessarily going to take medication. A lot of times, they're not going to do much good. Eating well is always going to be very important. Getting a well-balanced diet, lots of nutritious foods to give yourself those vitamins and nutrients that you're not going to get from pizza and potato chips. Drinking soda, things like that. You want to drink lots of water, get plenty of rest, try to exercise when you can, and just have that balanced, healthy lifestyle. Lots of washing of the hands. I always say balance is everything. So if you give your body a balance of everything that you need throughout the day, you're going to have the best chance because then your body can work most efficiently, which allows your immune system to focus where it needs to focus. If you are eating a bunch of unhealthy foods, your body is inflamed and it's worrying about that on top of trying to make you healthy. So just balance, but vitamin C is always good for the immune system. So zinc as well. You should stay home, definitely if you have a fever. If you are sneezing and coughing all over the place, then stay home. Nobody else wants all those problems. You know, we don't want to spread these things. And people don't like to just rest. They don't like to give their body, especially, you know, if it's the weekend. They don't want to sit at home and sleep. They want to go enjoy their weekend. And then they just don't get healthy. They'll be sick for weeks, you know. You have to allow your body that time.
A college coach in Kansas, fired in the federal government layoffs, stayed with the women's team and led them to a national championship game. Neil Jones has this inspiring story.
I'm going to say a few words, and I want you to think.
13 days ago, Coach Adam Strom was one of thousands who was fired by the federal government, but he refused to leave his team. And today, he leads his Haskell women's basketball squad into their conference championship game.
Who do we play for?
Indian country.
Who do we play for?
Indian country.
Who do we play for?
Indian country.
The players and their parents are thankful that the coach did not abandon his team.
It means a lot to the twins. I know they were really upset hearing the news. It's just a great feeling that, you know, he wants to finish with the team.
But staying on the job is one thing. Beating top-seeded Northern New Mexico for a spot in the national tournament is something else. Haskell takes an early lead off the hot shooting of senior guard Mypia Irving, number 10, one of only 2 Kansans on the squad. But Northern New Mexico shows their ability in building a 17-10 lead after 1 quarter. But like their coach, this Haskell team doesn't quit. Junior Tirza Penn drives for the bucket. Then she splashes home a huge three-pointer as the Fighting Indians tie the contest at 41. And they're not done as the shyest person on the team, sophomore Tia Murray, comes up big down low, capping a 13-0 Haskell run, and this big crowd could celebrate a 50-44 lead. It comes down to the final seconds, but Coach Strom's ladies answer every challenge as they shock the top seed 57-52. The coach turns a pink slip from the government into a ticket to the national tournament.
I haven't found myself since unfortunate circumstance, but I knew where I wanted to be, and this is exactly where I wanted to be, and not for me, not for Coach Strom, but for those ladies right there.
During this whole season, we faced adversity. We just kept getting better and better, and we were at our best at this game.
It's good. It feels good. You can't believe it.
It means a lot. Our season is not over yet, so we're going to keep going.
So the conference championship trophy belongs to Haskell, but now the Fighting Indians have to wait until Thursday when they learn who they will play in the tournament. And it might take that long for this party to wind down. Next stop, the national tournament.
Before we continue, we'll take a brief commercial break.
Stay with us for more Tiger TV. This Starbucks sucks.
We can fix that.
Welcome to this wacky, fantastic coffee bar.
We have the best coffee in a 10-mile radius.
To make this wacky, delicious coffee, we use something very special. Come here. We use cocoa bean.
If you don't like coffee, we have plenty of other drinks.
So come down to the craziest coffee bar of all time. Welcome back. We appreciate you staying with us. Commercial printing is a field with exciting career opportunities. From design to production, it's a key part of marketing and branding. Tiger TV's Hunter Cody visited WCC's commercial printing class to learn about his career field.
Today, we are stopping by the class of commercial printing. Let's ask Mr. Mezzacappa what it's all about.
Learning the fundamentals of what it would take to work in a print shop in the real world.
Now that we've all heard from Mr. Mez, let's ask him how to get in such a fun-sounding class.
I think, this first time ever I was doing interviews for this class. It's the first time it's been done in many years, I believe. And I asked them if they had previous art classes and do they have things creative. Because this has always been listed as a class that wasn't really considered an art class. But we create some really great things in here. So I think the creative side is something I look for.
With such artistic intent, let's talk to some of the artists themselves.
Being able to create things and be creative, make my own things.
We do a lot of professional jobs.
Okay, thank you.
This was Tiger TV News. I'm Hunter Cody. Now back to the studio.
Today is a good day to be alive. And speaking of good things, our Ask Tiger TV segment is all about good vibes. Here's Tiger TV's Jayla Hong with the story.
Here at Tiger TV, we focus on the positive. I had the opportunity to go around Waynesville Career Center and ask both students and staff alike to name one good thing that has happened to them recently. Here's what you had to say.
I branched out this last week and I went to districts and my team won first place.
I did yoga with goats and there were like goats crawling on my back or I was petting them. I'm excited because I finished my taxes.
I got first place in my unarmed exhibition solo, and my unarmed exhibition team has been very successful this year with 2 second place trophies so far.
Once again, we have 2 teams representing Waynesville Career Center at Skills USA State Quiz Bowl.
We just placed first, second, third in screen printing at districts.
Woo! I got Panda Express this weekend, and it was really good.
Life is like a roller coaster with highs and lows, but it's up to us whether we want to have fun with it or be scared of it. For Tiger TV News, I'm Jayla. Now back to the studio.
That's all we have for you today.
On behalf of the cast and crew of Tiger TV, I'm Daniel.
I'm JB. Thanks for watching.